Hi guys, and welcome to my diary. So I haven't done much running this week. Well, actually, that's a lie. That is such a lie. I've done a lot of running this week, just no races this week. Anyways, let's see what else I've been up to. With being on The Bachelor, so many people have taken a real interest in my love life. And then they ask, what are you looking for in a guy? And it's a question I can't really answer. When they ask like, oh, physically, what do you like? And I mean, you can list things like, oh yeah, you must have a six-pack, tanned, tall, you know, all this type of stuff, beautiful smile, muscles, but it's not really true. You can't, if you fall for someone, you don't, in my opinion, you don't actually fall for them physically. You fall for them more emotionally, and you connect, or that's what I'm looking for, is more of a emotional connection. You know, looks fade, and yeah, obviously it would be great if he came and he looked like flippin', I don't know, Johnny Depp. But if he doesn't come in that package, that's okay too. But yeah, and even when I try and describe attributes, you know, obviously it'd be great if he's sporty, because I'm sporty and adventurous and love to travel, but you don't necessarily connect with those people, and sometimes opposites do attract. So I'm actually so open-minded, but that being said, I know right off the bat, I'm like, either we connect or we don't connect. And we might be great friends, but just leave it at that. We're gonna just be friends. Obviously there are sort of things that I won't bend on. Like, I hate it when people are rude. I can't stand it if you're rude to anybody. I like to treat everybody with respect, and that type of thing will definitely put me off. But there are certain things, like I like to say I like confidence, but sometimes maybe a quieter guy would be better for me, because I am so loud and moving at a million miles an hour. So I don't know, I don't think you can really, you have your little checklist and your little piece of paper, but I don't know if you can really go according to that. One of my favorite emojis is this emoji. You know, the lady that has sort of her hand on her head and it's kind of like slap your forehead, and that's kind of how I feel right now. I use it a lot, but it's so funny. So now everyone's like, oh yeah, I've got this person that I'm going to set you up with. I've got that person I'm going to set you up with. And this is my reaction. I'm like, no guys, please, no setting me up with anyone, please. I hate being set up, so that is really not my thing. Unless you either know like Jason Momoa, Justin Hartley, Jensen Ackles, apparently I like Jays, then yeah, by all means, please set me up. Otherwise, no. So if you missed this week's episode of The Bachelor, I'm just gonna fill you in really quickly as to what happened. So Jessica R finally got her one-on-one. I think she was thrilled to get a one-on-one. They went to a game reserve. Oh, it was beautiful. They took a sort of a cruise down the lake, and they saw all these beautiful animals, and it was, oh, I don't know, it's just like a really, really romantic type of date. I think any of the girls would have loved to go on that date, including me, of course. But it was beautiful, and they seemed to gel nicely. And then she got a piece of jewelry, which is really cool, that Mark had designed himself with Jack Friedman, which was super, super cool. I think some of the girls were really, really jealous that she got this bracelet. It was beautiful, and I think she was thrilled. You know, just makes you feel a little bit special. And then she did also end up getting the rose, so she was safe for the week, and I think she was happy about that. And then she also got to miss the next group date. Well, she didn't get to miss the next group date, but she got to not partake in the next group date. And why that's actually kind of cool was because it was kind of a daunting group date. And I promise you, I would have panicked like there is no tomorrow. It was a talent show. Now, yeah, my talents did not lie on the stage whatsoever. So I have no idea what I would have done. Actually, I didn't know what I would have done. But I would have really hoped I didn't have to do it. So you could see some of the girls had talents like stage talents, and then others just had to pull something out of nowhere. So all the girls went on this group date. So it was insane. I would have probably skipped in heels, trying to take my sort of sporty side and where my talents lie, and put it onto a stage. But you know, skipping in heels is not that easy, so I don't know how I would have managed. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would have done. And so what are the talents? So there was a bit of a lap dance. Pasha did a bit of a lap dance. Some of the girls were not so happy about that. I thought she was pretty decent. I thought it was very, very cool. And then I think there were other dances. There was an aerobics routine, and Angeline did some drawing, which was really cool, and she got some extra one-on-one time with Mark. A magic trick, some jokes, and yeah, it was a really good fun. But again, I don't know if I think I would have had a huge heart attack if I had to do it. And then it was rose ceremony time. Not too much drama actually in the rose ceremony for a change. The girls sort of did their thing and some of them got time with Mark, some of them didn't. But then there was a bit of a twist at the end of the rose ceremony. Well, not at the end of the rose ceremony, during the rose ceremony, Silke rejected Mark's rose, which came as a huge shock to everyone, including me. I did not see that coming, I'll be completely honest. So she decided that, you know, they weren't compatible and rejected his rose. So, which, you know, takes a lot of courage. I applaud her for that, well done. Yeah, so it was quite insane. And then Barushka also went home. She's also lovely, but you know, now it's getting down to it. You've got to start making those connections, otherwise you're gonna go home. And I think it was a good episode. And we'll see what happens in the future. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the journey, and I'm sure the rest of the girls are too. And let's talk fashion. We can't forget the fashion. They all looked amazing as usual. They make it so difficult for me to pick who my favorite was. But this week, I don't know if it is because she was holding the rose and it actually just like looked beautiful in her dress, but Jessica, she looked beautiful. She had this black dress on, this like tight, like long sleeve, and she had the rose sort of sitting against her dress, which looked beautiful. So she was my favorite for the week. If you did watch the episode, who was your favorite? So yay, I know everybody is loving load shedding, and I honestly wish if we could just have load shedding, I think I could accept it. But we never just have load shedding. So now we haven't had power for almost 24 hours. I don't know, something's gone wrong at some station or something. But it just, I don't know, I'm feeling very sorry for myself because it just always seems to be us. So yeah, it really sucks. So when it comes to my vlog, I try and be as real as possible. I try and be authentic, I try and be myself. You know, social media is just so unrealistic. I don't wear makeup every day. I mean, I barely ever wear makeup. So why am I gonna wear makeup every single time I do a video? It's not gonna happen. And I want people to see, you know, that life is normal, life is real. Like when I'm running a marathon, I'm also dying. I'm also struggling. We got stuff coming up this weekend and I'm just like, oh no, what have I done? Why have I done? I'm not going, oh yeah, no, you know what, I've got this. No, I'm also, you know, a little bit insecure and going, oh, I'm scared. So I wish people would show a little bit more of a real side on social media. You know, give us like an inside look into your life, not into what you want us to see. Because that's just so unrealistic. And a lot of times you've got like young girls following you, and well, not even just young girls, young people and people that can be influenced, and give them a positive, you know, like I like to talk positively and be happy and give a good vibe, but at the same time I also want to be real and authentic. And sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm sad, sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm happy. I try and be happy as much as possible, but that's not real either. Everyone gets down a little bit sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much how I want my page to be. So no, that doesn't mean I'm going to put ugly photos on Instagram. I also want my Instagram to be pretty. But I am the type of person that on my stories, because it only lasts 24 hours, I'll put like a photo of me getting my wisdom teeth out and how delightful that looked. Or funny things like that. Or like, you know, like my face at 3 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. So yeah, try those sorts of things. But yes, I also still want a pretty Instagram page. I know you guys are probably so tired of talking about it and so tired of hearing about it, but let's be honest, we can't actually avoid the subject, and that's the coronavirus. Scary stuff, everything being cancelled, and by the time I actually probably put this video out, Comrades will probably be cancelled. I'm really hoping not. I'm hoping they wait as long as possible before they cancel. I know a lot of people want them to make a decision now, but it's 3 months away. So I kind of feel like they should wait and see how this whole thing plays out. Obviously, health and safety is the most important thing, but we've still got time, so hopefully we get this all under control and we can still do Comrades. And as for qualifying, I thought, you know, I know a lot of people haven't had the chance to qualify yet, so just let everyone run. Well, I guess, you know, with this whole thing, now you guys, guess what, you can just run. And I think that to me is the best decision they could make. But so fingers crossed they don't cancel it. Everything else has been cancelled. There are no more races. There's not been anything. I mean, 100 people. Maybe there'll still be the 100 miners because not enough people do those. But yeah, it's scary and it's not nice times at the moment. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. You know, let's try that again. So a quick recap of what happened in a bit of a tough time at the moment.